make sure you listen to my daddy's podcast right now. It's the best show in the world.
Going through all this pain and got me praying day and night. On my day and the way I'm living, they ain't living. On my pivot going any day, I might be trying to fight up these demons. Hope I make it through the night. And I can't shake them, I can't shake them. That I can't shake them, that I can't shake them. Praise the Lord, and that's my only shining light. And as long as we on, we gon' all be alright.
Those game ain't pan out. Start to think that it's played out. Getting to that age now where I realize they safe out. Shit I never gave thought to. Now the shit that I think about. Late night in the cell looking up at the ceiling thinking about my family they went about. Street dreams with my little bro, but what the fuck he did now? Who dreams of me going pro, but what the fuck that's dead now? Turning point or crossroad, however the fuck they said now. Had a mean plug on the raw blow, but what the fuck he did now? Phone ringing is bad news, I just put my head down. Lost so many homeboys, I don't even shed tears now. Yeah, I'm bumping my head now. Yeah, I'm growing my bed now. Come through with a kufi on, niggas looking at me weird now. Second guessing my friends now. Who these niggas really care about? Locked up a few years now.
Yeah, and this is Cards Face Up Podcast, episode number 21. I am your host, Mr. Ty Hill, a.k.a. That was my little brother right there, Mo Rax. You feel me? Day and night, night and day, whatever the hell he named that song, that shit be jumping. You feel me? Shout out to my guest host today. You feel me? My man Nick Soprano and Dutch, aka Duchess. What it is, y'all?
Oh man, it's been some years, brother. It's some years.
Man, look, it's been years. This let me build the atmosphere for the listeners. You know, this is a lot of history on this video right here, on this episode right here. You feel me? We all known each other for a lot of years. This is family, right?
Exactly. Yes, Mundo family was happening, folk.
Man, look, I'm happy to have y'all here. You know, how's everybody? I like to check on people's mental health. You know, how's everybody mental health doing right now? You know, we in the middle of a pandemic and shit.
Oh man, I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm the same old Dutch. I was crazy before it. I'm gonna be crazy during it and after.
Look, I don't expect nothing less from you though.
That's it. So transparent. So transparent.
Real shit. I don't expect nothing less from you. So you know, speaking of mental health and shit, right? It's a lot of people that's struggling with dealing with those things that is going on. You know, as far as the pandemic, things of that sort, this, that, and another, you know, and that shit is putting a lot of strain on people's life. And in a way, you know, I understand that shit. Well, I'm going to say not even in a way. I fully understand how stressful this time is and shit like this, you feel me? But I was listening to Lizzo. I wanted y'all to hear a little clip what she posted the other day, you feel me? And this is girl Lizzo.
Well, I want to say you can be like the coolest, most richest person ever, and it doesn't buy you fucking happiness. Money doesn't buy you happiness. Fame only puts a magnifying glass on the shit that you already have. And if that shit is fucked up, you're just gonna have even more magnified fucked up shit in situations where it doesn't even seem valid or like you're even like supposed to feel that way, and so it fucks you up even more because you feel super fucking ungrateful. So I'm just telling everyone now, like anyone who has.
So you know, listening to Lizzo, y'all know who she is. She's a superstar. On her mental health, you know, saying I always find it like. I find some sense of humor inside when stars say money don't make you happy. Like, do y'all agree? I don't really agree with that shit.
I mean, to a point, but I did. Okay, so I gotta get the silly part out because I just want to laugh, and the only reason why I want to laugh is just because it's Lizzo, and if we think about the spectacle that just was about Lizzo, I can't take this depression thing serious. Only because when you put yourself in the forefront for attention, you feel me? Because that's what it's really about. All of it is about attention, whether it's money based or whatever. When you put yourself in the forefront for attention, that's exactly what you're going to get. But you're not going to get the attention. Like, if you want me to be compassionate, and all I can think about is your ass at the Staples Center, I don't have no compassion there. So I'm not going to be able to really do the Lizzo thing. But I will say this. Meek made a comment saying that these are the easiest times to become rich. And that resonated in me in a lot of different ways, because I am getting rich right now, but I'm getting more rich with my family, with the communication. I'm getting more rich in knowing talents, hidden talents that I didn't even know that I had, but I had to be sat still to even uncover these things. So I am experiencing the riches. Now, the stress part comes from the government. For me, the government, because I personally have sickle cell, which makes me a little bit more conscious to how this pandemic is moving, what it does to people, how it's affecting people. So my mental strain comes from the health side of it. Like, is there a containment? Is there going to be an end to that? But I feel like everyone should try to structure themselves in these times. Like, these are the most worst times that we have ever been in life financially. Some people in their family and relationships. This is the time when everything is uncomfortable. That is when God is sitting you down for change. So at this point, you have to find the change, a new way. I've been talking about the New World Order since I was 15 years old. You can ask people. They thought I was crazy. They thought I was crazy then. This is the New World Order. There will never be a way that we lived before in the future, ever.
Oh, yeah, hell no.
We have to conform.
Everything is building up now, and everything is going to be new. Like you said, with Lizzo, I think it is a little bit of comedy relief in there because it's Lizzo. So it's like, not to say you don't feel somebody's pain, this, that, and another. You feel me? And I think depression is very fucking real. But understanding what money does, like how you stated, you've been able to get rich off of just that building time with your family and things of that sort, because those things are riches too.
Yes,
you feel me? But understand this: give me a couple $1 million, y'all can't stress me the fuck out.
I'm gonna blow it.
Give me a couple $1 million. Give me a couple $1 million. When I get mad, first of all, if I could do this shit broke, if y'all can't stress me out broke, you definitely can't stress me out rich, because I can literally move. Right now, and I only got as far as I can go. You feel me? It might be as far as the gas tank is today. You feel me? If it's a half a tank, I could get that far away from you. Give me a couple million, I could get on the other fucking side of the country. So I'm out.
I'm delayed. You give me a couple million, I want to buy North Avenue in Michigan. That's what listen.
Why you buying North Avenue in Michigan?
Because first of all, North Avenue had Shake and Bake. I mean, Pennsylvania and North. You feel me? So Shake and Bake was my favoriteest thing. So I need to buy all of that. You feel me? I need to buy all of that because it was my favorite thing. And ain't nobody in Michigan get corona. Something happening in Michigan, yo. I'm telling you. I don't know what is happening in Michigan. And they got good weed. When we went on that weed tour and we had to go through Michigan to get to Colorado, my nigga, those white boys with the beards that got stuff in it. You got to find a white boy with the beard with stuff in it. When he rolled up,
stuff in it.
When he rolled up, nigga, I was high for 6 hours.
Wow.
Yes, so I did Michigan and North Avenue.
Like with and again, not to laugh at Lizzo or shit, but yeah, it's got a certain.
Can we use somebody else then, Ty? We gotta use somebody else. Lizzo,
no.
She just made a spectacle. Like, how do you come back from that? How do you come from and was disrespectful? She disrespected people's kids. She disrespected people's opinions.
Whole ass out.
Was right. So I can't do the Lizzo because why wasn't you so removed when your ass was out in front of these people's kids? Why wasn't money? You feel me?
This is my take on it. The depression is real, but at the same time, it's like, what defines you as a man or a woman? That's my thing. Because it's like this. I had money, blew through it. And, it was times where I would, sit back, look at it, the stack of bills that I had, BGE, cell phone, everything else, and looking at my paycheck like, damn, I got more bills than I got money coming in.
Right.
So the thing is, I had to sit myself, man, and figure out a way to come up out of that. It was certain people I felt like I could lean on, but my pride as a man didn't allow that.
Right.
You know, it was
I've
like
never,
it was like, Nick, you got yourself into this, so you got to dig yourself up out of it.
I've never
And
felt like I had a support system when it came to money. But when it comes to you know, other than my pops, but when it comes to depression and things of that sort, or, you know, money, money's not gonna switch what I allow to get to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Ty
Like I
just
said,
want the money. Like it's
Right.
never gonna make him sad
you
if he
can't
gets
let
the
it.
money.
You
Yeah,
can't
like,
let it. You can't let money
understand.
define you. Period.
Shit, I
Because
ain't
the
never
bottom
had that
line
much
is-
motherfucking money.
Tell him, Ty. Shit, listen,
You
my
feel me?
last
It's like
name, my last name
when
changing.
niggas
My
say,
last name changing the paper when I get
yeah,
money.
when niggas
That's
be
it.
like, I think Meek Mill said that shit too. Meek Mill's like, yo, if niggas that say money don't change them is niggas that ain't had enough money.
Yeah.
That's just, your price is there. Understand this. You give me millions and millions and millions of dollars, I'm a brand new Ty. Oh, you acting brand new? Yes, bitch.
Yes.
I am.
Yeah. Right.
I am.
Yes.
Like, you know, it's impossible. You feel me? Because understand this, and I'm not saying I'm a switch on my niggas and things of that sort, because my fam is my fam. That's who it is. But I'm definitely on some Drake, no new friends. You feel me?
yeah,
I'm definitely not coming. You won't catch me. First of all, you rarely catch me on the block now as a broke nigga. So I know I ain't doing that shit as a rich nigga. You feel me?
Exactly.
No, y'all got to come to me. Niggas
Right.
getting frisked before they come around me. All type, nigga, I am changing. So
Yes.
the more that you grow, you got to change, especially financially. So yes, you have your stress, whatever your mental issues are, you feel me? But yes, money makes me happy because I've never, I think it goes back to, then we got to look at what the fuck stresses you out or what causes your emotional
Well, let me ask you
distress.
this, not to cut you off, Ty. Let me ask you this then. So, say you and wifey only had like a minimalist. Say you and wifey only had the bare minimum, but y'all was sustaining. You feel me? The boys is okay, you and wifey is okay, but y'all got the bare minimum. You think that's going to affect your happiness?
No, I'm always
Nigga, because look, I'm gonna tell you, let me give you one little insight. Because with money, I'm gonna buy my horse a bust down. Without money, I'm still gonna be okay. You feel me? Like I'm gonna
be.
like,
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna be straight either way. You feel me? I'm gonna be happy either way. The things that make me happy in life, you feel me, are family, things of those sort. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm cool with that. I always speak on here and talk about, you feel me, my brokest times was my happiest times because I had the most fun then. When you broke, you become creative.
right.
You feel me?
Exactly.
But understand this. Give me money, nigga. Everything changes. How I eat changes. The fuck do you like? Everything changes. I be tripping when niggas like they was talking about Tory Lanez. They like, yeah, he just like to go McDonald's. Check me out. Rich me, I spit on McDonald's. Fuck McDonald's. I'm gonna be a whole new nigga. Now, normal broke time in that motherfucker, like, looking at the dollar menu like a motherfucker. But
Full time.
a rich people, I handle problems different because then I can really seclude myself from the world. First of all, I want to live on a farm some fucking where, away from everybody else except for the ones I love. So I'm cool with being away from the world. So the world pissed me off. I'm just getting the fuck away from them as a rich person.
Right.
Like, that's literally what
rich people problems is way different from poor people's problems.
But they be trying to make that shit. That's what I'm saying. They be trying to make that shit like it's, your problems are the same. No, the fuck it ain't.
Well,
Your
actually,
problems,
yes, they be worse. No, because the rich people who sign their soul, because I think Lizzo, that's why I keep laughing too. I think Lizzo is a part of that. Oh, give me the money, let me sign my soul. Those motherfuckers do get real problems.
What's that? Hold on. What is that? Hold on. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Who them niggas? Where they at? How do I sign up?
No, you don't want to sign up because them niggas lose whole like family members. Like they be signing their mama off and they be signing their aunt Bethany. Like motherfucker, you don't want to necessarily sign on to that because
I signed the shit out of one of my fifth aunts somewhere down the road that I ain't never met.
Look, my aunt Molly talk about she ain't making some apple pie this year. She can go. You feel me? Shorty can go.
I know damn well it's a cousin somewhere trying to sign my ass off. So
right, listen, I put up a post the other day. The Illuminati came at me at 3 a.m. on Instagram. Nigga, I had an aunt that could go on Instagram at 3 a.m. the other night. I'm not playing with y'all.
Right, normal hours she might have been safe, but 3 a.m, almost anybody can go. Who the fuck don't live with me right now? Yeah, I ain't spoke to them in a couple months. Fuck.
But no, their problems be different, yo. Like I promise you. I'd be like, how in the hell do these people, these rich people, come into circumstances like, let's even go back. I'm gonna go to Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes, one of the best actors in the country, in the world, in the everything. How the fuck do you go to jail for tax evasion? You got more money than they can tax people. You have more money than they can tax people in one setting, but they send you to jail. That's them higher uppers. That's where that
nigga was
comes
gangster
from.
though. Didn't Wesley run to Africa or something for a while?
So he left. They had to catch him. They had to send.
That's how I be catching. Yeah, so how the fuck are you telling me that rich people? That's what I mean by them, yo. When they be talking about the problems, it's the same.
But
no,
they
the
still
fuck it
got
ain't.
him, though.
Wesley he was able to buy a fucking plane and charter his ass wherever the fuck he wanted to go. He chose his destiny of when he wanted to go to jail.
They
My
still
black
got his
ass would
ass,
be
though.
locked up the first 5 minutes they talking. I'll be locked up before they even release the fucking news footage that I'm fucking being locked up. Like you know, before they even tell the world
Right.
that it's a fucking case out on me, I'll be already locked up.
Yeah, that's
That
me.
shit
That's
different,
me.
man. You ain't going unless these niggas, you know, if Lizzo ain't losing her motherfucking house, don't try to put yourself down here with these broke people like it's the same and all of that shit, because it's
Right.
not. It's a different shit. You know, if you ain't thinking about waking up, we all think about waking up dead.
No, like real spill, yo. When me and the wife flew to Antigua for honeymoon.
I went to Antigua.
I can't even spell that shit.
Right. What?
Yeah. So anyway, we was on this power
Where
boat
bananas
tour.
come from? All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, we were on this power boat tour, and on the tour, the guy was showing us all these private beaches and, I mean, extravagant homes. I mean, like mini mansions, you know, up on a mountaintop overlooking the body of water.
That was Jesus' house.
And, you know, the tour guide was like, yeah, as far as that house over there, that's the one that Beyonce and Jay-Z stay in. And I'm like, whoa, you know, I'm talking private islands.
Mm-hmm.
Then, what's the dude name? Eric Clapton. I don't know if any of y'all heard of Eric Clapton.
I know who Eric Clapton is.
Yeah, well, Eric Clapton, he, you know, had a problem with drinking and drugging, you know, like some of those rock stars and everything go through. So he stopped making music for a while, and everybody was wondering, you know, where he was.
Right.
He flew to Antigua and was in a private rehab in one of those big beach homes.
But see, yo, all right, so that's
so
the thing
like
too,
I
Nick.
said, rich people problems is different from poor folks' problems.
You feel me? You motherfucking you these niggas go to retreat.
Exactly.
That shit is a retreat. That their rehab is better than any fucking vacation I ever been on. You feel me? So you telling me that, but then I get a fucking drug habit and you send me on North Avenue and Dutch is on the fucking block. That's where I gotta go. And you expecting me to beat crack when it ain't nothing but crack on this motherfucker.
Right there. Right there.
How? That's like, yo, the shit also is back to, let's say that I do beat it in rehab, right? I'm still dropping back to the same area, which is filled with nothing but these same things of what the fuck I had to do anyway. So again, I'm not knocking nobody for depression and things of that sort. They are real. Lizzo could really be suffering from depression. I think a lot of shit with these stars though is they are too scared to disconnect from the fucking fuck. Money matters. I don't give a fuck. They not gonna sell me that bullshit. But you're too scared to disconnect from the people. If you disconnect, yo, I feel like fucking. I swear I go into Omarion mode on my Buddha shit like this every time I cut my Facebook off, and I do that shit a lot. Like I go 3 weeks. I'm not just talking about when I get blocked, because I get blocked a lot too. Facebook choose my break sometimes. Sometimes my shit is not by choice.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it's like some of these, like look, like as far as California got one of the highest rates of homelessness than any of these states in the country. California.
California lit though. I could be homeless in California. I could do
It's
that.
a lot of
their
it's a
homeless
lot of rich.
area is fucking lit. Not to be
It's
an
lit.
asshole.
Right. It's
Not to
lit.
be an asshole.
Like,
What is that shit called? Like Skid Row? It's something crazy that they got a name for that shit.
yeah.
Right.
It looks fucking, because a lot of their shit, but you got to keep in mind though, California homelessness is not eating out your trash can homelessness. It's I came here for a dream and I just said fuck it and put everything on the line. And not even just the failures, their first day out there. It's people, you got to remember, some people literally go to other states and they risk that shit. You feel me? Just be like, fuck it, I'm going here. Because, I mean, if you broke in Baltimore, why not just go fucking be broke in California where you got a chance of a nigga seeing your broke ass? In Baltimore, you ain't got a chance of nigga seeing your broke ass. Your brokenness goes to waste. I'd rather be broke in another state. Man, look, it's the same thing when I see niggas go to Atlanta and things of that sort.
Atlanta, that's Black Hollywood right there.
Yeah, you got a better chance of fucking being seen. So look, right, I had a question for y'all, right?
Gotcha.
We had the PS5 just now dropped or whatever. What is it, about $400 or $500? You feel me? And I see a lot of people discussing the topics of, niggas got better shit to do with their time than sitting at home playing games.
Wait a minute.
I saw you game, and that was funny and shit because we didn't plan that. Make sure y'all tune into the YouTube to see Duchess playing. I'm sure she's losing, but just watch.
Yeah, I didn't look at you. Stupid. You stupid.
Look, so right, it's a lot of people complaining saying, niggas got better shit to do with their time. I mean, should have better stuff to do with their time, like providing for their family, XYZ, than playing the game that don't pay them. You feel me? And I've seen that a lot. And I felt it as a funny conversation, especially when I seen the gentlemen, the men agreeing to that shit, like, man, I don't even own games. You feel me? That's for kids shit, all of that.
Well, that's you.
Right.
It's funny because I don't play games, right? Like I might play with my kid and shit. My lady bought me a PS4 when that shit first dropped, and I love 2K. But they made my man look retarded, and I was like, yeah, fuck this game. Even though
calm down, he gonna look just like you. You gonna think
he'll look just like me now?
Yes.
Yo, but you feel me?
NBA.
My kids play that shit. You feel me? And I will still pick up a game. My shit more of I just ain't picked it up lately. But I be tripping off that. Like, my opinion is honestly, what the fuck is you talking about?
All right,
I don't
can I chime in
people.
as a gamer? And then I got two different opinions. My first opinion is standards. Now, I had to grow up to understand this, and I had a lot of talks with God to understand this. But people will sit around and judge from standards that was set by people who we don't even know. We have never been around.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. So who is to say that your Gucci belt or your red bottoms are any more important or any more, I think, functional in life than my video game? The whole point of it is what you choose to do in life with your money. Nobody can sit around. That's just like somebody was like, it was a conversation about not monogamous, poly shit. If that's what those people choose to do, they got one life to do it in. You feel me? They should drag that shit. And whoever is out there having an opinion, they either hating, they want to be in that relationship, or their misery is so far gone that they cannot internalize what they should be focusing on, which is themselves, to focus on other people. Now with the gaming situation, gaming is just like anything else, Facebook, social media, and everything. Now, me particularly, I started gaming because I have a son, and my husband worked all the time. So that was a way for me to bond with my son, and I loved it. I learned to love it. Growing up, it was a way to communicate. My son went off to school. I could talk to him through the game. We grew together gaming as friends, and that was my son. Long story short, what the fuck do gaming had to do with, like, that's if you go buy a car and you work right down the street from your job. You can walk. Why do you need a car? You feel me? What if you, it's so many different variables I could say. It's what you want to do. You are an individual person. Unless you were born with a twin or a triplet, mind your fucking business about what people are doing with their time, with their money, with their coochie, with any fucking thing.
Real shit. But it's everybody has given these social media things have given the world
so much opinion
that they think that it matters. Now, we've always had opinion. Everybody had opinion, but you didn't get to let everybody see how stupid your fucking opinion was. Understand this. I laugh at niggas when they be on some shit of, oh, I saw one nigga say, priorities is fucked up if you out there trying to buy that PS5. How?
How?
No,
What if you
nigga,
can
my
afford
life
it?
is fucked up if I can't afford $500 fucking without
Right.
fucking going into the poorhouse. You feel me? That's nigga. I'm fucked up already. Allow me to. If I check this out.
Yes.
If I'm to the point of
Air
500 is about to put me in the fucking poorhouse, I'm buying the PS5. Fuck y'all. I'm already fucked up.
Right.
I'm getting that motherfucker. Allow
Let
me to have some
joy.
happiness
Right.
in my
Let me
life.
have some fucking joy in my fucked upness. Right.
Yes. Like what the
But
fuck?
this is the thing. Here it is. You got some of these lazy bum ass dudes, you know, no job, no source of income. Baby mama, she working as a nurse tech, this, that, and the third, whatever it is that she do, right? Old boy jumping the Honda Accord or the Honda Civic or the TL or whatever it is shorty drive.
Jody?
Drop her off at work.
Jody?
Yeah, like I said, Jody, baby boy. Drop her off at work. Then come back to the crib.
And play the game.
Smoke weed, drink, eat up all the kids' Lunchables and fruit snacks.
See, no, that's a different kind of nigga. That's a foster kid. She got a foster kid. That's not a whole
That ain't
nigga.
even that. No, he's not wrong. Jody is doing Jody. He's 100% right. You know who's wrong? She's the fucking asshole.
Right, because
you can't be mad at Jody.
Because
you can't be mad at Jody because he going to buy the video game. That's what the fuck Jody do. You feel me? You can't be mad.
As the woman on this podcast, if Jody got that pipe, Jody can hold my car and he can play the game.
I always say that niggas with the best, niggas that are considered the best sexual.
Yep.
Women are accepting any motherfucking thing. You feel me? A lot, and I don't mean to be fucked up because I don't mean all women, but majority of women are accepting anything.
You know why
that
though?
Shit. And
let me tell you why. Because a lot of women in this day and age have been conditioned to do everything else on our own. Only thing we can't do is blow our own back out. So with that being said, not y'all, because y'all two are definitely on the higher of the respectables, but niggas right now is product placement, my nigga. Like y'all can't really, they can't, for real, you can't really, we are being conditioned to do everything for us. Provider, you feel me? We're raising these kids. I know one of my homegirls, the most priciest thing, I'm talking about Christian Dior, that, she's learning to drive a truck, CDLs. She wants to transport liquor. You know why? Because every fucking load that she takes is 10 grand. What a nigga gonna do for her? What is a nigga gonna do for her? You feel me? Right. So it's more the signs of the times. But speaking for me, yeah, Jody can hold my car if he got the rod. I'm just gonna.
Bottom line is this: if your bills is paid, your significant other ain't wanting for anything, your kids ain't wanting for anything, go ahead and game.
But it's not my job. See, and that's the thing, yo. You know, that's one of the things that I be tripping because, Will Smith and Jada talk about it. Everybody look at their situation as it was a fucked up, she cheated, this, that, and another. And the realest shit I always say is what Will Smith said. It is not my job to provide her happiness. That's her job. You feel me? And a lot of these females that I've seen speak of this shit, in the minute I seen, y'all niggas unhappy. You're unhappy. You're already mad at the life. I don't give a fuck. Understand this, if my kids is fed, this, that, and another, my lady spends extra time on a computer because she does a lot of shit dealing with computers and shit, her writing, things of that sort. Yo, if your shit is done around the house, why the fuck do I care?
Right.
The same thing with me. If my shit is done around the house, why the fuck should you care? If my unwind time is not hurting nobody. Now, there's one thing when I want to sit and unwind and drink fucking fifths and gallons of liquor, or doing shit that's killing my health.
But you're spending your own money on it, though.
Yeah.
You're not spending anyone else's money on your liquor or your gaming sister.
It affects the household because, a drunk tie is definitely different than a sober tie, depending upon how much liquor I drink. So right now we drinking, you feel me? But this will be good.
Do you give your money away? Because just drink to that level all the time for Keisha. If you give your money, because I know some people that drink and give their money away. I
am a broke. Didn't we just discuss money? Broke nigga shit. Rich nigga shit too. That's one thing that wouldn't change. Me giving money away. Even if I was rich, I ain't motherfucking out. I've never been that nigga. I got kicked out of club before, y'all. A strip club for left hand. Me and Lil Hen. For left hand and putting money on and right hand and taking it off.
Oh my God.
We was
I can see
recycling.
both of y'all doing it. I can see it.
We was recycling.
With
Yo,
dreads.
we got put out the club.
It.
Yo, we were so stupid. We got put out the club for that. First of all, we was too fucking young to be in the clubs anyway. But we was like 15. We got put out the club for fighting. You know, we used to fight everywhere we went. We fight
He's
each
one
other.
Of my favorite humans, by the way. That is one of my favorite
ridiculous.
Humans.
Yeah, that's my nigga. You know, I love that boy.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So
wait, but I want to just say one more.
Shit.
Can we bounce back to depression though? Just the word. I want to bounce back to that because I feel like no, for real. Because like I have been in a way where I'd be like, damn, I'm depressed, and then a few minutes later I say a prayer, and then I get to it, and then I'm out of that slump. So I feel like depression, you have to give energy. It's just like anything else. You know what I'm saying? If you keep sitting around and woe is me and oh, I'm sad and oh, this isn't right, then yeah, it'll sink in. But once you start to, like, it's like anything else. When you call it by your name, when you call it by its name, you speak it into existence. So therefore, you have to give it power. We all have fucked up times. Everybody has a fucked up time. Like nobody is just waking up every day and life is a fucking joy. I doubt it on this earth. But it's what you do in that moment. Like I'm kind of remotely spiritual because I will definitely put that thing on anybody. But Jesus know that too. But look, I will go to God. I will go to God about everything, Ty. Real talk. Like if I'm confused, I'm gonna go to God. If I'm scared, I'm gonna go to God. You feel me? Like I'm going to yo for everything because in my experience, yo brought me through. So I won't give power to depression. I'll be just like, yo, I'm fucked up. I'm down. What can I do to make this better? Go outside, catch some air. What can I do to make this better? Go shopping. What can I do to make this better? Find an angle.
Like I said earlier, it's all about what defines you as a man or a woman. Because here it is, you have some people out there that work for Fortune 500 companies. I mean, making buku money, but still not happy. And you know,
but Nick, that's the thing again.
You know,
we already know Ty gonna be happy.
Some of them,
it's not even about.
Some of them resort to suicide.
It's not even about. First of all, I'm scared. So listen, this is already a character. Listen, it's already a character flaw in you. So all right, so let's break this down. What I mean by it. All right, so maybe I won't always be happy because things still happen as a rich person. You feel me? And I'm speaking this since existence. You feel me? When I get rich, the problems I'm going to have are the same problems I would have broke, right?
Right.
So the things that can get to me, death, I'm gonna have that rich or poor.
Right.
You feel me? What's some more? Let's talk about rich or poor problems that you will still have. You'll still have death. You'll still have.
I think that's the only one. Death and taxes. Those are only two.
I'm thinking like taxes, like everything else. Everything else is rich nigga problems. Like so. I can't get away from death and taxes. Those two are going to exist no matter where I'm at inside the spectrum of how much money I make. You feel me? So what else can break me? You know, understand this. Understand this. Even a broke heart, rich nigga, first of all, rich nigga Ty, a broke heart doesn't even fucking matter to rich nigga Ty. Understand this. And my lady is sitting right here. Rich nigga Keisha, if I leave rich nigga Keisha, do you think she gonna give a fuck?
Right, give a fuck.
Nigga, I'm out here like this. Yo, understand this. She gonna be out here.
Get his face made just like yours, and then have him. There you go.
Nigga, I can buy you. That's literally when it comes to the fact. Yo, do you realize I'm importing pussy?
Nigga,
if I'm fucking rich and we break up, I'm importing pussy. Same way she probably gonna import dick. We can talk this love shit like y'all like this. Man, look, love is what's the name? Man, stop lying. Stop lying. Y'all think think about this shit.
With the rich people, the rich famous people, because I don't see rich regular people having problems. Like you don't see them coming out like, oh my God, I'm rich and I'm regular and this shit ain't right. Them
niggas divorce very happily. Look how white people, not white people, rich people divorce. They be happy as shit in divorce. Hey, how are you? How are you?
Not Dr. Dre. Not Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre's wife was one of the most illest bitches on this earth, and I want to follow her footsteps. Shit, Dr. Dre.
She fucked up. She lost.
Listen, but she's still getting sued for some more shit. She just keep coming out the woodwork. She gonna sue for some 1987 Jordans that she used to wear.
Dre wife looking like Donald Trump right now. She looking like Donald Trump right now.
She walked away with like 80 million though. Like at 80 million, she was still trying to get some more shit.
Check me out. $1 billion nigga, I'll give you 80 million.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't give a fuck. And guess what? The tax write-off is gonna be beautiful. Take
I
this
mean,
80.
the bottom line is this. No matter how much money you got, no matter how rich, poor, this, that, and the third, or
Oh,
whatever.
you ain't talking to Ty.
You can't put a price tag on a peace of mind. Period.
Yes, you
Because
can.
it's like this. It's like this.
Nigga,
I'm
if
just-
you
No, listen,
Nick,
let
listen to me.
Let me just
All right, go
speak
ahead.
hypothetically. Let me just speak hypothetically. If I was a billionaire and married to somebody who was unhappy, I'll throw you 80 to 100 million or whatever just for you to go away and leave me alone. Go. What Beyonce say? To the left? Yeah. All right, take this meal, go to the left. I'm good. I don't need that stress.
But you just bought your way out of. I mean, that makes sense. But like, all right, this me. Money to me, I feel like it can make problems because, like me and Ty, people who ain't never had it, I'm not gonna fucking know how to act. Y'all don't understand. I'm not even getting smart with people no more. When people get me wrong, I'm just saying money. Like it's not like my whole spectrum on
I'll buy you a new opinion, bitch.
Right, bitch. Oh, you don't like me? Let me fix that for you in your life. You feel me?
Like, yo.
I would be the whole 100. I don't know if y'all watched the 100, but they got a motherfucking mind reader 3000. I would motherfucking put that bitch on everybody. Oh, you think I'm dumb? Bitch, mind read her dumb ass. Get her on that
check
mind
this
reader.
out.
Like,
You
yo.
saying that money can't change, you feel
Yes.
me, that inner shit. Understand this. Broke Ty Hill gets angry, upset, and guess what he has to look at? He's looking at North Avenue. Rich Ty Hill gets broke, gets angry and upset.
And go to Bermuda
and I could
or
fly
something.
to a fucking different atmosphere.
I'm
Look,
with
what
it.
that nigga Jay-Z say? Look, we used to have umbrellas. What he say? We used to do umbrellas to face the bad weather.
Now
But
we
now-
travel first class to change the forecast.
Hey,
Change
yo,
your
nigga,
forecast.
that's life. That's rich nigga Ty. Rich nigga Ty is changing the forecast by hopping on a jet. Fuck this shit. Keep in mind, just like Duchess just now stated, all of that shit is into what you bringing in, that energy, what you believe. You give me sun and blue fucking water that I can see to the bottom, man, I'm out there with the stingrays. I'm out there with the stingrays.
Right. Out there. Out that bitch. You hear me? Right. Just happy.
Look, I got
depressed. Depressed to where? Man, you better depress these jeans. Put some
that
creases
shit is
in them. Depress
real
these
shit,
jeans.
yo.
Hey.
I'm out here. So look, I got a
Right.
question, right? We inside 2020, you feel me? And since we got a female on the show too, you feel me? We inside 2020 and we live in a new world. You know, it's kind of the new world order. A lot of females is proposing to men.
Oh, that's stupid. That's the stupidest shit ever.
No. I thought we wanted equality.
No, first of all, no. And somebody
Equal
put that
rights.
on Facebook the other day. We fucked around and asked for equality, and now we paying gas and electric and shit like that. I'm not with
Hell
it.
yeah,
I don't like
50-50.
it. I don't fucking like it. I ain't
Shit, and
agreed to
Jody
this
case
shit.
75-25.
I ain't shit. Jody just bringing the weed. I ain't signed on for none of this shit. You feel me? You are, first of all, we are demasculating the man. Bitch, sit down. I don't know what bitch I'm talking to, but bitch, if you don't sit the fuck down and let that man be a whole man and stop trying to demasculate my man, listen, men supposed to yell sometimes. Some, they can pick up a cigarette every now and then. They fucking supposed to propose. Stop demasculating these men, women. Let these men do what the Bible, first of all, says. And then after that, I had a father and a grandfather. My nigga, I probably am a little bit different than these other bitches. You feel me? My grandfather worked for Bethlehem Steel before he started stealing, because he was a thief too. But he worked for Bethlehem Steel at first. You feel me? My grandmother never touched a bill. She ain't know what gas and electric look like. You feel me? So I don't agree with anything that demasculates a man. Give me my ring. Get on your motherfucking knee. Invite all of your fucking friends and family. And yeah.
I agree with you know, it's a lot of this shit is the demasculating men. I definitely agree a dude is supposed to propose. Yes. Right? But I want you to understand, and this from the bottom of my heart. You feel me? Because I love you. It ain't never been a time that a woman offered to pay half a shit that I was like, you're taking my man. Fuck that. What you gonna pay? Nigga. You ain't demasculating shit.
But nah, but I mean, the thing is, as far as some of these
I don't
chicks,
know.
as far as some of these
Okay.
chicks, you know, buying a dude a ring and proposing to him, that's thirsty, man. That's real thirsty. Period.
Yeah, that's chasing. That's
Because
chasing.
the bottom
But
line
it's back
the
to
bottom
it's
line
like they
is the bottom line is this. You know, as far as real men,
Oh,
a
okay.
real man knows what he wants. Period.
Right, and it don't take 30 years to find out.
So the thing is, sweetheart, if that man ain't proposed to you and give you that ring yet, it's
You
a
ain't
ring.
it. Right, I caught my ring at 17. I caught my ring at 17. That nigga knew at 17. He ain't know if I was gonna be shit or not. But at 17, this man was like, look, I want this piece of shit, and I'm gonna keep this piece of shit with me for as long as I possibly can. Yo,
Well,
had
the thing is,
decision.
the thing is, right, when you're talking about, you know, the women that are proposing to men, it's back to the women that have been threatening men forever. It's just they done stepped over another. You feel me? It's men that get caught cheating. It's men that get caught, or they've been together too long, or she done let her friends pump her head up, and now she's forcing marriage. It's back
Who
to the
came up
forcing
with that,
marriage
though?
thing again.
Like,
You feel
who
me?
came up with that?
It started back with the initiation wasn't the man's choice, because if we think about, you know, what we see on TV and things of that sort, you know, we see the fathers forcing the man to make marriage, especially, you know, niggas been busting freely forever, you know, so you get a girl pregnant, you got to marry her, all that bullshit. Me, I think it's bullshit. If I had a daughter, you feel me? I got all boys, but if I had a daughter, she would never get down on no fucking knee. She would never ask a dude to marry her. You feel me? Or she would be fucking no longer my daughter. Because I don't know what the fuck, who the fuck raised you.
That is humiliating.
It just doesn't make sense. You feel me? And
But I
second
mean,
of all,
look at Prince Hakeem. You know, coming to America.
But
And
that's
those
not
cultures
real.
where marriage, and those cultures where marriages and everything are arranged. What Prince Hakeem do? He flew to America.
That's just dumb. That's just dumb. That's not real.
Right. That's not real. Now, we want to really speak it into, I feel like it, like Nick said, I think it's thirsty. I think that it's fucking aggressively forceful. I feel like, first of all, I'm one who says that even if you get a ring, it doesn't change your level of love or satisfaction or anything of that. You are still the same couple. You feel me? So that part of it, but no, yo, like we weren't designed like that. That's why a lot of people missing their blessings.
Order things.
Right. That's why people missing their blessings, because they trying to change the design. Like, some things are spiritually designed and other things is just shit that people throw in the air. This proposing to men is just shit that people throw in the air.
It's right there in the Bible. It says, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing.
Well, actually, it says that when you enter into your loins into hers, you have made her your wife. So you don't have to put no jury on it. Once you have put your loin into her body, she has became your wife.
What's my loin? My loin is my penis?
Your loin is your penis, because we are only here for worship and reproduction. We are only here. I can't marry you. Listen, you already wedded her.
I've already gave my loin to people.
You already gave it to her too, so she's your concubine. You gave it to her.
I got like 90 fucking, I got a lot of fucking wives.
Yeah,
I can't afford this shit.
Bible.
See, y'all see the broke nigga in me? The broke nigga in me just now got worried like I can't afford this shit. The rich nigga me would have been like, I'm good.
Right.
Well, I mean, look at King Solomon. You know, he had a lot of women.
You know, everybody, don't you, Nick?
He had that bread to hold all of it down.
Solomon. Look. Yeah, but that's a whole different, I hate him. Okay, so answer me this though. So does the marriage part change how much you love that woman? Do your love and your loyalty and what you stand for change once you have proposed to that person or married?
No, I'm gonna tell you what I honestly think, and I'm the only one that ain't married out of y'all two or haven't been married out of y'all two. You feel me? Marriage is for the woman. Hold on. Us men only, me personally, and majority of the men I speak to, we're only committing to that marriage because we want to make, the old saying, an honest woman out of that person, which I really don't fucking understand. You feel me? And it's the satisfying of our lady. We're willing to do whatever to satisfy our lady. Now, this isn't the same to being pushed into it, but no nigga had dreams as a kid of getting married. They didn't have dreams, and I'm not saying we had dreams of
There
fucking
is
being
some
hoes.
men out here that had dreams about
No
getting
niggas
married,
never
Ty.
thought about their fucking. You know what niggas might have thought about?
You
The
are
most we
hood
have thought
niggas.
about.
Hood
No,
niggas
listen to
did
me.
not think about that. But
Most
there
niggas
are
might have thought
niggas-
about Dutch. Niggas might have thought about our bachelor party. We ain't think about it like who the fuck, because it does nothing to us. Yo, if your
But
nigga
the
was
bachelor
cheating
party
before he,
comes along with that. How can you
if your
pick
nigga
apart?
was cheating, if your nigga was cheating before he fucking got married you or proposed to you, that nigga's gonna cheat again. If your
Right.
nigga was not treating you right before, he's gonna do it again. See, niggas that's treating you right, it doesn't matter. So for instance, me and my lady been together fucking 8 years. You dig? Y'all both know me. I'm a big hoe. Ain't no bitch in this world could say that I tried to talk to her, I dealt with her, I cheated on my lady, nothing. And I do that shit on a live broadcast a lot. You feel me?
Right? Tell them, Keisha. Tell them,
Relax,
Keisha.
because you just found out I got fucking over 100 fucking wives.
Shut
Relax.
up.
Listen, but this is what I'm saying, right? You feel me? That shit, I don't give a fuck about marriage. That shit does not matter to me.
But your heart
I'm
already
married. When I
that
got
woman.
in this shit,
Right.
I was fucking
Your
married.
heart
When I
already
chose to
married
fucking
the
be,
woman. You didn't need the paperwork. Your heart already married that woman. That is what it's about. That's the foundation of get him, Keisha. That's the foundation of it. But look, when you gave her that ring, though, you gave her that party. You gave her the perception of that grand O. So she deserves that grand O because that's just like, put like this. All right, your heart is already attached. Your body is already attached because you're not out here looking another way. You're not even feeling the sensation that another woman can fulfill you. So you are already attached marriage-wise to this woman. Only thing it is a piece of paper. Shut up. Only thing it is a piece of paper, but that's a birthday party for her. Don't deny my chick or her party. Let
but
her
that's what
have
I'm
her
saying.
motherfucking party.
Most of us, we only going. You agreeing with me? That's just, I'm only going into it.
No, you agree. You actually, you contradicted yourself.
You sound like Bone Thugs and Harmony. And
you
let me
contradicted yourself because you didn't let us know that you are already sewn to this woman. You're already sewn. You don't need no paper, my nigga. You are the, listen, you are the
That's
image.
what I'm saying.
You are the
With
definition.
niggas, we already do it. You feel me? And you could put it back on the street aspect or whatever. You feel me? It's sort of like your man, y'all inside court, and I ain't gotta tell you not to snitch, bitch. You know what the rules is. Right. I ain't gotta tell you what to say. You know what the game is.
But everybody not locking in like you locked in, Ty. Everybody not locking in like that.
But them niggas not gonna marry her anyway. So them niggas not thinking about Nick, as a man, you married. Have you ever, before your lady, I'm talking about growing up, Nick, before your lady, have you, see, it's hard because you fuck around, say some shit, and then she.
Right, because he said he was gonna marry my mother and be my
stepfather. Listen, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. As far as my grandparents, for instance, when that part in the vows where it says till death do us part,
it should mean something. My
grandparents followed that. You know, my grandparents met in South Carolina and started their family down there. My pops, he was the firstborn. Then my other uncle came. Then from there, they moved to Baltimore. So my grandmother, she passed in 96. So after my grandmother passed, my grandfather, you know, he had a few, female friends. And, you know, he would go out on little dinner dates and so forth with a couple of them. And there was one in particular that was pushing up on my grandfather real hard and was talking marriage. So after that, my grandfather cut her off. He was, my grandfather was like, nah, I've been married to your grandmother all those years. I lost her. So as far as me going out on dates and doing this, that, and the third, that was just for the companionship. I'm not looking to get married again. But when that woman tried to force her hand, my grandfather shut it down, period. Now, as far as me, myself, and, as far as my wife, this is marriage number 2 for me. Now, as far as me,
so you one of them niggas that just like you want to be somebody's husband. It's not nothing wrong with that.
I mean, people. It's like this. When me and my wife met, it was back in 95, before I went and left for the military. And back then, I knew she was the one. But, I had some growing to do. I messed up back then, and things didn't work out. I ended up getting married, went through a divorce, and as I went through that divorce, Dutch, that was when me, you, G, and everybody else clicked and started doing the music.
Shout out Arsonist Camp.
Yeah. So
I hated all y'all motherfuckers.
Doing those
we was some rapping motherfuckers though. I ain't gonna lie. We had a lot of rapping motherfuckers in one
doing
building.
Those Arsonist Camp days, I was failing myself. I ain't gonna front.
Yes, because you was a ho-ho. And they used to be like, yo, get your mans. And I'd be like, get him to do what? I can't even find him. This nigga is everywhere. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Yo, the day for me, when niggas check me like, yo, Nick got another one. I'm like, yo, the other day he was at my house trying to get my mother. If that don't tell you that this nigga don't care, nothing will tell you. Yo, this nigga was on go, though, for real. Like,
okay. All right. So, Nick,
I was on. It was like this. I was on go mode, but then after me and my wife caught back up to each other, started talking on the phone and dating and everything else. That's when I shut everything down.
Well, as you should. So, all right, this is what I'm saying.
Like I said, I knew she was the one back then. So
you knew what? What was the one as a man? What was the one in 95? First of all, we thinking about 95 Nick. You feel me? So you was probably on your 5% of shit. Peace, God. That's my earth. You was like, that was your earth back then. I feel you, right? So I feel like Nick that was my earth ass nigga, right? So back then in 95, right? You knew she was your earth. But what did that consist of? Did you ever, was you thinking of looking at her as, because I could think about my love now, and I could think about love.
Oh, get out my brain. Because I was about to say, hey, Ty, so how did Keisha make it to Keisha and Dawn not be Keisha? How did that happen?
So that's what I'm saying. So with Keisha, with where I'm at now, it's a in the head thing. It's not about merge. It's a I'll do marriage if that's what she wants.
You married, nigga. You ain't looked at another woman in 8 years. Don't be fucking talking about I'm not married. You married.
Yeah, because that's faithfulness. That's all right. So my heart comes from faithfulness.
That's what marriage is.
Everything, nah, not really.
Look at the definition. Read the definition. When we get off of this podcast, you read the definition of marriage.
We do that shit. Right. We do that shit live on air, nigga. I'm an uneducated motherfucker. Shit, we do that live on air. Me on air. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, you feel me? It comes from. All right, I don't believe in the court system for most shit. So marriage, the court system ain't gonna make me love her any more or less. Right. I'll do it because that's the dreams that women have. What I'm saying is niggas ain't out here thinking about no fucking marriage. We just not. A nigga will. It's a lot of orders from God. You feel me? That I'm not following. You feel me? But I'm gonna pray on it and hope tomorrow he wakes me up and help me through whatever it is. What my man Steve Harvey said, he ain't finished with me yet, so I'm all good on that aspect of it. But what I'm saying is, niggas wasn't thinking about marriage. Yo, when a nigga commits to you, that's as far as you're getting him. That's the realness. Anything that comes with that, after that, anything that comes after that, the nigga wasn't doing it. Nick, whatever he's doing with his wife right now, marriage didn't make it. I guarantee you, who idea was it, Nick?
As far as marriage? As far as marriage?
Yeah.
I proposed to her.
Right.
No, nigga, I ain't asked you who proposed.
Real talk.
Who idea was it? And when you proposed, she was like, okay, I got the venue, I got the DJ.
Yeah, hell yeah, because we be right. Listen, because we are designed like that. At 3 and 4 years old, you know what y'all do? Mothers and fathers, y'all go buy this cute little Barbie doll or baby doll. Y'all give it a bottle. Y'all say that we supposed to be a nurturer.
But did y'all, all right, did you ever see those billboards on the side of the road that say married couples do better? You ever ran across one of them?
I ain't never
seen
that.
You at?
Wait. What wrong with that?
I live in Baltimore City. My billboards say HIV numbers and fucking stop killing.
Right, and Gamble Anonymous.
Gamble Anonymous with stars on it.
Right, and where you can get bukes. They got a billboard up where you can get bukes if you got a dope habit. But we ain't never seen that.
I ain't even know. Yo.
All right, well, see, all right, peep this. This is the thing. Like I said, I proposed. That was what I wanted.
Both times? Both marriages you proposed?
Yeah.
Right. Get him. Tell him, Nick. Tell Ty. Ty don't know shit. Tell him, Nick.
All right, now see, it's like this.
Hey, you want to be married ass nigga.
No, Pete, this.
No.
Like, it's like this. As far as my first marriage, right? I was 26. But 26-year-old Nick compared to 47-year-old Nick is two different Nicks. Period. You know, back when I was 26, I thought marriage was what I was ready for. And I ain't gonna front, I was ready for it, but I was just with the wrong person. And
how do you gotta get ready for marriage? Is it like getting ready for a job interview? Like, how do you get ready for it? Like, you are who you are, so you just go into that bitch. Like,
in my head, my getting ready for marriage is motherfucking Andre 3000 and Big Boy. You sure?
Right.
Yeah. Forget it.
That's
What
it.
is it? How does it go? That's I choose. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man.
Yo,
what's that?
My
shit
retard
say?
ass, you know how I got ready.
You sure we wipe this bitch up off the Atlas? Come on, y'all rap the song. Y'all know what
it's like this. It's levels to it. It's levels to it. Because my line is this.
So do you stop smacking bitches? Like, what's training? What is marriage training?
Well, marriage, let's go back to the definition, Dutch. Marriage is the legally or formally recognized union of two people as partners in a personal relationship.
Is the word faithful in there anywhere?
Nowhere.
It ain't even a second part to that. Go down a little bit.
Let's see. A combination or mixture of two or more elements. That's a marriage.
Okay.
Well, a commonly accepted or encompassing definition of marriage is the following: a formal union and social legal contract between two individuals.
See, that's what I was gonna keep you from it. That legal part. If they leave that legal part out, the motherfucking definition.
That's why niggas say that. Like, I love what Will Smith and them say. Like, yo, marriage. The marriage part of a relationship is a business. And I totally agree, because now we file shit together. We move shit together as money-wise. Nobody's separate anymore, and nobody has an easy getaway.
Right.
You feel me? That's the legal thing. That's why I say most niggas, the marriage thing wasn't what's the name. Now, here's another thing. Let me throw this in there. I propose not because I want to be some married guy. I propose because my job as a man and my love is so strong is I want to make her get the prettiest smile ever.
Right, and that party.
Exactly. So
because we deserve,
you know, my job as a man.
It's like this, Ty. You said you saw the pics from my wedding, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a party for real.
That's our party. All the shit that we got to deal with y'all motherfuckers. You don't understand that we have to, not only do we have to compromise and conform to men because y'all are very strong. Y'all are brute. You feel me? We aren't brawn and brute. We are more emotional and backbone.
He just said I proposed because of that WAP.
Yeah, Keisha. Tell him, Keisha. And got 2 babies in 2 years. And yeah, that's that WAP. That's that it. When they come out like toaster strudels, look, Keisha, when the babies start coming out like toaster strudels, it's the WAP. But look, real talk, we deserve the party, yo. We deserve the party. We do.
And I agree. I agree 100%. So that's why I said, men, we'll jump over that motherfucking broom, whatever the fuck it is, because y'all do. When a nigga love you, y'all deserve that. You feel me? Like I think Nick is about to say, and sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's the thing. Me and my wife, we was both deserving of that. You know, because as far as my first marriage or whatever, I mean,
you're a nigga. You don't give a fuck.
No, he wanted it. He wanted to get his little bow tie.
You wanted to get dressed. You wanted to get dressed up. You wanted to get dressed up.
Yeah. Right. Yo was like, oh, take my picture here.
I mean, as far as my first marriage.
Now, Bill Cosby, and you look at Cosby as cute. Oh, Bill Cosby, I want to be a foundation ass type of guy. You are, God damn it. All the fucking raps where we could have did a drop by. Every rap I'm in with Nick, this nigga will offer nigga quick, but you will go to that aisle too, motherfucker. Get me some flowers in a fountain, and we are there.
Hey, yo, that shit funny as shit. So look, right, I got this shit. It was a situation, right? I had a few things I wanted to speak on, but it was this one situation, you feel me? And I want y'all to tell me what y'all opinion of it is. So A lady attends Fresno College, right? Fresno City College. The professor sent out an email stating cameras and mics needed to be on during his class. The class, which is 4 hours long. Lady responds in a private email to the professor. She's okay with that, but would need to turn her camera off during the time she needed to feed her newborn baby. Teacher later, excuse me, a lot of liquor so far. Teacher later responds to her saying she shouldn't be breastfeeding during class and should instead wait until after the 4-hour instruction is over. Later that day, though, during class, the teacher referenced her private email by telling the class he had received an email from a student asking to do inappropriate things during class. She said she went on to say students needed to be creative and learn how to balance kids in school. I'm sorry. He said she went on. She said he went on to say students needed to be creative and learn how to balance kids in school. So my question, and this is a real story, so I love to do some real shit, you feel me, real life shit, just to see where everybody mental at on it, you feel me? That you already screamed out he got her fucked up, you feel me? So you rocking with her.
Yeah, please let me go first. As a woman, let me go first. And the reason why I say this is he got her fucked up is this. Okay, first and foremost, kids eat normally a child of a infant age that's breastfeeding has to eat anywhere between every 2.5 to every 3 hours. So a 4-hour slot is, first of all, in feeding time. Bitch, my baby is going to eat. Who the fuck is you to tell me my baby not going to eat? Now, if you tell me that I cannot, now, right there is 2 different stipulations because I wouldn't be leaving the class if I took my camera down for 5 minutes to feed my baby and I had my mic on. I would still be in your classroom, but you have particular rules that tell me I can't feed my baby. Oh, hell no. If that's the case, then I feel like if any break he had to take, say he had a phone call, no, in that 5-hour slot or 4-hour slot, you can only be my teacher. You can't do nothing else in that 4-hour slot but teach me if you put in those type of demands on my life. If she wanted to whip a titty out in the middle of the whole broadcast, that's different. But if she wanted to take a second to turn her camera off, maybe, and then she came to him privately, what fucking business is that of the whole class?
Right.
Like, that's a little bit too much. Like, I'm not feeding my baby. I'm not feeding my baby. If I'm in public and the titty needs to come out, oh, well, y'all seen the titty. Y'all sucked the titty. That's how most babies got here. So, therefore, my baby is going to eat under any circumstances, period.
The creative part, like y'all said, the biggest thing I think is he was a bitch and he was a pussy for even putting that shit out there to the class. Because even if we talked and we disagreed privately, bitch, let us talk and disagree privately. For you to throw that out there to kind of make yourself feel even more empowered.
He did that to take a shot at her.
Yeah, that was some pussy shit. Like, you feel me? Second of all, this young lady, you feel me? They didn't mention your name in the article, but I wish you all the success in the world. I hope that you become so fucking successful that you become that bitch boss and you make him suck your dick. Whatever.
Right.
So you feel me? You feel me?
And your baby dick that needed to eat.
Women empowerment. You feel me? Let that nigga feed. But this is my thing. Like, yo, the breastfeeding shit is so.
Like, why am I this mad?
Breastfeeding is so funny because you always see, the women. The women will post, it's a titty. You've seen titty, just like Dutch just now said. And I do agree that certain ways it can be covered, you feel me, sheets and things of that sort. But I've also, me being ignorant to how things work with breastfeeding, because none of my kids breastfeeding work with. So, me being ignorant and I had to learn. I had one young lady that told me, like, yeah, my son didn't like the sheet over his head. He wouldn't nurse with the sheet over his head. So, and I said, fuck it then. Whip the titty out. Fuck it. Everybody's seen it. It's a way that you could do it now. Now, I don't think that you should be at motherfucking Sky Zone with a bunch of teenagers with your titty whipped out. You feel me?
But if your kid need to eat at Sky Zone, so you're not feeding your kid.
Exactly. So this is my thing. Understand this. If your motherfucking child is sitting at the table, so let's just look at it different. I understand, because if your child is sitting at the motherfucking table at Sky Zone eating pizza and my child is starving at another table, your child pizza is now gone. Fuck you,
Right.
fight me.
Fuck you.
So-
Right. Exactly. Fuck you, fight me. Get out my brain, yo. You taking all of my things out my brain. Fuck you, fight me. Like, we got a whole problem here. Like, all right, I'm gonna give you a scenario. I breastfed both of my kids. My daughter, in particular, she played with the breast when she was eating. So if there was a sheet there, it would be removed because her hand constantly moved. You feel me?
Mhm.
So the breast would slip out a lot because that's what she did to coddle. That's how she coddled. Would that be offensive to people? Why? That's how that child eat. It's just like if your child was over there eating pizza and smacking. Do I go over there and smack your child in the mouth or smack the pizza out of his hand? No,
Real shit.
you don't. It's just about being, that right there is sensitive. I'm just gonna be honest. From a woman's
Yeah, I
standpoint,
mean,
it's
it
very
is
sensitive.
because besides that child eating and getting nourishment, that's also bonding.
Bonding, right? Bonding between the child and the, like.
Oh
it's a whole
man,
bunch to go
speaking
with
of fucking bonding, so you feel me? Shout out to my little sister Tahiti. You feel me? Yo, she gave me this fucking. She sent this picture one time, right? And it was the fucking baby with the titty, and the titty had the roots like
Oh,
the
the
tree
tree,
roots.
the tree roots, and
Man,
it went
that
up
shit
the.
was so fucking powerful.
Yes.
Like, and
yes,
this a nigga
yo.
that, like I said, my kids didn't breastfeed the whole time. You feel me? But yo, that picture.
I
If a
saw that
Nick,
picture.
yo, that teacher should have been sent that. And if the teacher, if you can't fucking connect to that shit to understand what that shit means, it's like you might be fucking retarded because I don't even want to call you retarded because I think that's, I know that's a real thing. You're worse than, like, you're fucking remedial. Like, you're the worst.
That was a power surge. He had a power surge. I feel everything that was a power surge. That
I
was
think his mother don't like him.
Or
he
he
might
liked
hate his
somebody
mother.
who didn't like him. Because you know how those niggas be. And if it's a woman that you tried to get back in the day, you could never get him. If another person reminds you of him, you treat him like shit. Yeah, it was
might
probably
be.
one of those things.
It was something. It was definitely.
I mean,
it was a deeper.
the thing is, as far as that professor, whoever he was,
Professor piece of shit.
That's narcissistic right there.
Yeah,
he has to be a narcissist. Period.
I love niggas like you, Nick. I swear.
The lay those
y'all niggas,
demands on
y'all niggas use the right
students
word.
and then try to put them out there after a private conversation.
Right.
That's narcissistic. Period.
Right.
I just learned the definition of that the other day.
What, narcissist?
Mm-hmm. And then if y'all listen to episode 20, I used it incorrectly, but I love to learn. You feel me? And that's one of the things I what's the name? I always found funny because a lot of people are scared to learn new things or admit that they don't know shit. Yo, I love to fucking learn. So like words, when motherfuckers say words, I be over this motherfucker like this. Yeah. And then I comment like,
my grandfather told me a long time ago, to keep knowledge from most people, what they do, they put it in a book.
Put it in the fucking book.
Nah, you gotta
Real
read,
shit.
man. You gotta read.
Real shit. But look, y'all too, we are coming up to the ending of this show. You know how I know? I didn't even have to look at the track for it. I have 2 little kids coming down the damn steps right now. They kind of know when the show is over because they start creeping down. They start upstairs for the whole show, but then they start creeping down. Hello, guys.
Hey. That little baby boy, that's the cool one. The little baby boy, he too cool for school.
All right, so
man, they gonna end up running that podcast in a minute,
right?
They already want to, man. But with that said, you feel me? I want all of our listeners. I thank y'all for tuning in. Of course, we are live every Wednesday. You feel me? Make sure you check us out. Make sure you listen to us. We are anywhere that you find your podcast. You feel me? That is on whatever platform that you choose to listen to. Also, if you want to see our beautiful faces, you feel me? You can tune on to YouTube because we are also there. Dutch, Nick, I really appreciate y'all again. When I said in the beginning that this was family, this was love, bro. I really appreciate y'all because
definitely
the shit was
a family
love.
affair.
Definitely.
You feel me? So with that being
guys.
said, this is episode number 21. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.
Y'all